Hi guys, and welcome to Team Academy. This is our series 10. Finally, we are in series 10. If you have been following us from series 1 to 3 to 10, see yourself improving, okay? Now after this series 10, we are moving to some topics in mathematics, all right? The reason I taught you this series 1 to 10 is to trash the errors and mistakes in mathematics, okay? I believe you've learned one or two things there. Now, after this is 10, we move to main mathematics. Okay. Now, this is equation with fraction 2. This 9 was equation with fraction 1. All right. So, how do we solve this question? This is a fraction with equation because this is a linear equation. Another one here, then equals to 1. So, what do you do here? You can't cross multiply here. Why? Because actually we can see this one is over 1. But here we have a denominator, also a denominator. Then what do? You must make them or turn the two of them or bring the two of them rather to a denominator by finding the LCM of 3 and 4. So you find the LCM of 3 and 4. That is 12 when you find the LCM. Now 3 in 12, that is 4. That 4 multiply, you use to multiply the numerator. And this one is 2x minus 1. So that will be 4 into bracket 2x minus 1. So meaning that 4 times this, then minus. There are some students that will say that will do it directly. They won't put this in. Well, they can make a mistake. They can, nobody is perfect. But please, I advise you to write it like this first, okay? Especially here when you have a minus here, because it's going to affect your sign. Now 4 in 12 is 3. 3, that 3 multiplying that 3 times this, that is that. Then everything equals to 1. Now we have brought the two of them to a single denominator. All right. Then what do? You move the bracket here by using this 4 to multiply the two of them. So 4 times 2x is 8x. All right. 4 times minus 1 is minus 4. This one is not 3, it's minus 3. Okay, so minus 3 times 3x, that is minus 9x. Then minus times minus. That's why I told us then that we should write a bracket here. Okay, so minus 3 times minus 1, minus and minus is plus. So 3 times 1, that is 3. Then everything over what? 12 equals to 1. And here, we can collect the like times. When you're collecting the like times on a single, on the side, the sign will not change. None of this number is going there. Okay, so that will be 8x minus 9x minus 4. This 4. Then this sign of 3 is plus 3 over 12. Everything is what? 1. Now 8 minus 9x, that is minus x. Minus x, then minus 4 plus 3. Some students will say minus 4 plus 3 is 7. That is very wrong. Okay? Now, this is minus 4. You pronounce it together with the sign. Minus 4 plus 3, that is minus what? 1 over 12 equals to 1. So, after this, we can now say we want to cross multiply now, because this one is also over 1. Okay? This is denominator, a denominator. Now we cross multiply. We can say we cross multiply this times this. So this 1 times that will be 1 times minus x minus 1 equals to 1 times 12. Okay? And write this. So 1 times this we give it the same thing. 1 times minus 1 is minus 1 equals to 1 times 12 is 12. So from here, what do we say? We collect the like times. Now collect this minus 1 is coming here. This x is not plus, it's minus. So you write it as minus. It's equals to 12. This one is minus. Going there become plus 1. So minus x equals to what? 13. I've taught us this before, that your x or the letter you are looking for cannot be a negative sign. Okay. So therefore you transfer this sign here. S equals to minus 13. An alternative to solve this is by multiplying both sides by minus 1. So it's just like this. multiply both sides by minus 1. So if you say minus x times minus 1, the other side too, 13 times minus 1. So minus times minus here will give you plus. So what x times 1 is x equals to 13 times minus 1 is minus 13. So this is another way of solving it. Alright, but I believe this one is better. Yes, this number 2, you will see that it has a bracket. Okay, now I told you in series 5 that when you see a bracket, the first thing is to remove the bracket. So we are going to remove our bracket here. So that will be 2 times y, that is 2y. 2 times minus 1 is minus 2, all over 3 minus. Now some students will say 3 times y, that is 3y. Now some will say minus 3 times minus 2 here is wrong. Okay, this is not where to use minus 3 times. In fact, it's not even minus 3. This is just the sign that joins the two of them. This 3 is still positive here. Okay, it is when you find the LCM that you want to, that's when you take, you see what I'm talking about now. So but for now, please, it is not minus 3 times minus 2, not plus. Okay, so it's going to be 3 times minus 2 to be minus 6. Everything over 4 equals to 1. So from here we have 2 denominator. You can't cross multiply yet. You have to find the LCM of 3 and 4. So the LCM of 3 and 4 is 12. 3 in 12 is 4. 4 times, that will be 4 into 2y minus 2 minus, yes, 4 here is 3. 3 times, that will be minus 3 into 3y, okay, minus 6 equals to 1. Now you remove the bracket again. 4 times 2y is 8y. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Now this is where you use this minus, okay, not here. So when the question starts with a bracket like this and there's a minus, you don't use this one to remove this one. This is a minus. This sign is a demarcation. It's the one that brings these two together. But why this one here remains positive? Okay, it's only here that this sign will affect this sign. So we have minus 3 times 3y, that is minus 9y. So minus times minus now is plus. Minus 3 times minus 6, that will be plus 18. Everything gives you also over 12 equals to 1. Now here we collect the like times. 8, that will be 8y minus 9y. Alright, minus 8 plus 18. The sign will not change here. It will remain the same because none is crossing. It's still on the other side. So 8y minus 9y, that is minus y. Some still will write minus 1y. No, it's minus y. Okay, so minus 8 plus 18, that will be plus 10, then over 12 equals to 1. So this is where you cross what? Multiply. Okay, so that will be 1 times minus y plus 10 equals to 1 times 12. So this will be 1, it will give you back, that is plus 10 equals to 12. So from here we collect the like times. Okay, so that will be, let me just do it here, pardon me. So that will be minus y is equals to this one now 12. This 10 is positive, going there become minus 10. So minus y equals to what? 2. 12 minus 10 is 2. I told you that our letter cannot be in negative sign. You transfer it here. So that will be y equals to minus 2. So minus 2 is the answer for that. Number 3 is this. Okay, now some student will want to remove the bracket here. They will say 1 times 2x, that is 2x. Like I told you, when you say any bracket, the first thing is to remove the bracket. So 1 times this, that will be plus 1 over, some student will say 3 times 2x, 6x. 3 times 1, that is what? 3. That is very, very wrong. Okay, this denominator does not have the right to remove this bracket. It's only this numerator. Anything that is up, the up number, has the right to remove only this number. Then what happens to this 3? This 3 is going to be the denominator. Now let us do it. 1 times 2x is 2x. 1 times 1 is, that is plus 1. Everything over what? 3. The same thing here, minus 2 times x is 2x. Now, not minus 2 times this is wrong. Leave this minus. So 2 times minus 2, that is minus 4. Everything over what? 5. This 5 does not have the right to say 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times this is minus 10. That is very, very wrong. Then is equals to what? 3. So I will leave the question here, and I want to see the first person that will get this. All right. Please, you can drop your answer at the comments section box. I believe you enjoy the teaching from series 1 to 9. Now we are moving on to indices. That is going to be our first topic as series 11. See you in series 11. Thank you so much.